Hi everyone, my name is Vifan. 5 years ago, I have chance to visit Singapore with my dad, and Singapore left us amazing experience. So today I want to share with everyone about Singapore. Singapore is a place with amazing history and culture, influenced by different countries in Asia. Also, delicious foods and beautiful places are all the factors that make Singapore become attractive to tourists. First, I'm going to talk about Singapore history and culture. Based on Paris High Court, the Republic of Singapore is a small island located in Southeast Asia. They get its independence in 1963, and Singapore official language is Mandarin, English, Malay, Tamil. Coming to Singapore, the tourists need to use Singapore dollar, and Singapore population divided by 4 ethnic categories: Chinese, Malay, Indian, and other groups due to immigration of Singapore. Singapore practice Buddhism, Muslim, and Christian. Overall, Singapore culture and history is very amazing. For all of that, everyone can understand more about Singapore. Moving on to food and restaurant. Food and restaurant in Singapore is very famous and very unique because influenced by different culture in Asia. According to Sudha Hariharan, chili crab is Singapore's greatest invention, and other dish like katong laksa and sari lemak are also very famous dishes in Singapore. If tourists want to eat delicious food, they need to come to rice place. Some famous restaurants in Singapore are Knox, Colony, and maybe they want to try the famous cheapest Michelin star meal in Hong Kong soya sauce, chicken rice and noodle. Not just food and restaurant. Singapore also famous because of place. Martin Donovan from Business Traveler said that Sentosa is a beautiful island with a lot of resort and spa for relaxation. Also, for relaxation. Also other beautiful places like Sky Park, Merlion statue, Garden by the Bay, Buddha Tooth Relic Temple and Museum are very famous in Singapore. The transportation in Singapore are MRT, subway, taxi, and bus. People who live in Singapore mostly use subway or MRT as their main transportation. After all, Singapore with amazing history and culture, also beautiful place and amazing food, are become ideal place for tourists to visit. And in my opinion, everyone should travel out of the country in order to learn new things. To me, travel is the best way to learn new culture in all around the world. Thank you everyone to listen to my presentation.